guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a little bit different from what I've posted before, like makeup videos and such. So I'm doing the luxury addict tag today, and I know it might be a little surprising because it's a bit of a departure from the makeup videos and tutorials that I've done in the past, but I'm very excited to be doing this video. I didn't get tagged, but I've seen it floating around YouTube for a while, and I had a lot of fun watching the videos of other people talking about the tag, and I really like luxury goods and designer handbags and stuff like that, so I also wanted to share that with you as well. So let's just get right into the questions. I'm very excited to be answering them. So the first question is, what was your first designer piece? And this is kind of a hard question because I don't exactly remember what my first designer piece was. I think it was maybe a Coach wristlet or something like that, but my first luxury designer piece has to be the Louis Vuitton Neverfull in PM. And I have the camera pretty zoomed in, so it's hard to get the full piece in the viewfinder and stuff. So this is my first luxury designer piece, and I did not purchase this myself. This was a gift from my mom, and we purchased it together as a family when we went to Paris in 2012. So my family took a trip. My parents were celebrating their 25th wedding anniversary, and I was celebrating graduating high school, so we took a trip to Europe, and Paris was one of the stops. And we stopped by the flagship Louis Vuitton store, and we wanted to get something to commemorate the trip, celebrate all of the milestones that we were celebrating, so I came home with this beauty. I absolutely love this purse because it is such a versatile bag. It is kind of like, people say that either the Neverfull or the Speedy are kind of the introductory bag into Louis Vuitton, and that everybody should own either one of those bags, and I think that they're right. I think that the Neverfull is very versatile. I have the PM size. It's not necessarily big enough to carry like your laptop or books or something as much as I would have liked that in college, but the positive side is it didn't get lots of wear and tear. So I've had this bag for about 4.5 years now, I think. So I mean, it looks like it is in great condition. Personally, I think besides the little bit of the honey patina, it's practically brand new. So I love how practical it is. You can put whatever you need in there. It never feels too full. It does not feel too heavy, and since I am a little bit on the petite side, I am able to wear it over my shoulder, so it kind of acts as an over-the-shoulder tote bag for me. And I love the bag. It's absolutely versatile and can fit in everybody's lifestyle. Okay, so number 2, what is your best investment? So I kind of wavered back and forth on what was my best investment, because I thought about like what has increased in value in my luxury collection, what will maintain its value, what I use the most. But I decided to go on the financial end of things for this, and I would have to say that my best investment is probably either my Neverfull or my Chanel card holder. So I actually use this card holder as a wallet since I am a small wallet person. So I'll open it up and show you what's inside. So right here I have my driver's license, and then in here I carry cards and cash. The only disadvantage is there's no real space for coins in here, but that's kind of just how it is. So it is in the black caviar leather, and I would highly, highly recommend the caviar leather to anybody looking to purchase a Chanel SLG, and that means small leather good if you don't know. Because the caviar leather is so durable. I can put this in my purse, it can kind of get jumbled around, and I don't have to worry about it getting scuffed or damaged. And my hardware has held up pretty well. The reason why I say that this is my best investment is because Chanel will always, always hold its value. More so with their handbags than like say their small leather goods because people use them more. But this design is very popular. It mimics the design of the classic flap bag, which I really love. I hope to own one someday. But the reason why I chose this as my best investment is because in the resale market, these are always marked up from the original price, or they sell at retail value. So this card holder will only either, what I'm saying is I will always get my return on investment on this card holder or in that range, or it will increase in value because of the Chanel name. Question number 3. What is your criteria when looking to purchase a new luxury item? So I have a list. I'll try to like get through all of them quickly. So the first thing is definitely the price, because I'm not going to be spending all of my money on luxury items. It's luxury for a reason. You're not like buying them all the time, especially if you're on a budget. But you can save up to purchase these things. So definitely money is an important thing to take into consideration, because I'm not going to be spending thousands of dollars on purses all the time, and if I do spend that kind of money, I definitely want it to be an investment piece that will hold its value and something that I can definitely get a lot of use out of. So that kind of transitions into my next criteria is functionality. So it definitely has to work within my lifestyle. So I actually carry a lot of different kinds of bags. Recently I've been kind of more attracted to crossbody bags, hands-free kind of bags. I also like top handle bags. I like totes and that sort of thing. So it just has to work within my lifestyle, and I have to use it enough to get like the cost per wear out of it, I guess you could say. I also have to like the thing. I know that sounds really silly, but some people get very caught up in trends and limited edition items, which is super popular with luxury brands. So I have to really like what I'm purchasing. I can't just like it for a couple of weeks and then like not like it after that. I have to constantly be thinking about it, or wanting it for a couple of years before I can really pull the trigger on a large luxury piece. So I guess the last criteria is it has to kind of fit in my style. So I really want the pieces to complement my style. I want something very classic and simple. Nothing that's got like some crazy prints on it, something that I can't pair with a lot of items. And that kind of goes back to the cost per wear. I'm gonna wear something more if it's like a neutral like monogram or like a black leather or something, rather than something that's got some crazy like limited edition print on it. So number 4, what has been your most regrettable luxury purchase? And I am happy to say that I don't have any regrettable purchases as of now. And that's because I put a lot of thought into what I buy, and that's because of the price tag. I don't want to be spending a good amount of money on something that I will end up regretting because either I don't like it, I don't use it enough, it doesn't fit into my wardrobe, that sort of thing. So I do a lot of research when it comes to making a luxury purchase. Next question is, have you ever sold a piece or had seller's regret? So no, I have not sold any pieces or have had seller's regret. So next question is, what is a piece you think everyone needs or should have? So I'm actually going to go back to my Chanel card holder for this one. So the thing that I think everybody needs or should have is probably a luxury wallet, because honestly this is something that you're going to use every single day, so you're going to get a lot of use out of it. And luxury brands definitely put a lot of care into making their pieces. So I've been carrying this every day since I think July, and it still looks brand new. It's absolutely amazing. But I've carried wallets for like 6 months from other brands that aren't in the luxury kind of market, and they've really shown lots of wear. The leather looks like just worn out, but this is absolutely beautiful. So I think that everybody should have a like luxury SLG in their collection, if I'm gonna say it, I think everybody should have a Chanel SLG in their collection, because I mean, the craftsmanship is, you just can't beat it. It's absolutely amazing. I love my Louis Vuitton SLGs, but I have been noticing a little bit of wear and tear that I haven't been noticing on the Chanel card holder. Next question is, what is a piece that you feel is overhyped? So I know a lot of people in like the luxury handbag community have been talking about this, and I think the piece that is way too overhyped is the Louis Vuitton Pochette Métis. And it has been all over Instagram. Every fashion blogger has been carrying this freaking bag. And yes, I love Louis Vuitton. I think that it is a wonderful classic brand, but I feel like the Pochette Métis style is not classic. I think that it's popular right now, and it is a beautiful handbag. I've seen it in person, but I think it is a little bit boxy. It's not classic like the Neverfull or the Speedy or the Alma. I think that as time goes on, people would get tired of the style. I've already seen tons of people selling these bags on Instagram and stuff like that. So I think it's definitely hit its peak, and people are starting to get tired of it, and they want either like the newest style or they want something more classic. And personally, I like a bag that doesn't have lots of like pockets and compartments inside. I know a lot of people like that for organization, but I'm not super excited about the inside. It has, you know, a separating pocket. I like the microfiber lining inside, don't get me wrong. That's very luxurious, but personally I think the Pochette Métis is a little bit overhyped. Alright, so the last question is probably my favorite, and that is, what is next on my wish list? So I'm actually going to have to like think about this one because there are a lot of things. So a little disclaimer, wish lists don't always mean that you're gonna get it. It's kind of like an aspirational thing, so don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna go out and buy everything on my wish list, but a girl can dream. Okay, so I would love to get the Louis Vuitton Empreinte key pouch in either black, marine rouge, or red. I'm leaning towards the black though, I'm not sure. I really love the Louis Vuitton Saint Germain BB. I love the black empreinte leather. I think it is so gorgeous. It kind of reminds me of the Chanel Mini, but like Louis Vuitton's version of it. I'd love to get the Louis Vuitton Croisette in the Damier Azur, and the rose ballerine interior is stunning. I've seen it in person and it's too perfect. I love the little tassel on it too. It's too cute. So I would really love to have an Hermes bracelet in Hermes Click H bracelet in the black, white, or red. Let's see. I really love my Speedy, so I really would love to have a Speedy bandolier in the Azur and the monogram, just to kind of like round out that collection, because I absolutely love my Speedy and I think another one would be great. So that's kind of like a short-term wish list. The long-term wish list is definitely a Chanel Classic Flap. I really would love to have a vintage one, because the vintage bags the hardware is plated in gold. And I think that is just so cool and so special, and I think there's something very special about owning a vintage bag that is like as old as you are or older, because the craftsmanship back then is just so good. It is amazing. So probably lambskin, but if I were to buy a new Chanel Classic Flap, definitely in the caviar leather with gold hardware. I would love to have, this is new to my wish list actually, the Chanel Walk in the black caviar leather with the gold hardware. I've seen them all over Instagram, and before I thought they were too tiny. I haven't tried one on, but I would love to do that to see if it kind of fits in my style and fits my needs. And this is also new to my wish list, the Louis Vuitton Keep All bandolier. So I'm not sure if this is gonna stay. Some things kind of like get replaced on the wish list, some things stay. Sometimes it just depends on what I'm feeling that day or week or month or year or whatever. Okay, so I think that just about does it for this video. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, like the video if you like the content, because I'd love to make more luxury designer good handbag videos in the future. I'm gonna have my social media linked, everything down below, and until next time you guys, I'll see you later. Bye!